What's going on, guys? I wanted to do a quick review video on a new push mower we got. It's the Masport mower. As everyone knows, Honda is no longer producing any type of push mower, so we had to, well, our one Honda started having issues, so before parts become unavailable and things like that, we decided, you know, time to experiment with something else. So I'm gonna bring this out. But this is the Masport 800. And let me get it in a better light here. We're working on this trailer. We just bought a new trailer. We got all kinds of stuff going on in here. But just wanted to go through this real quick. So this is the Masport 800. Again, long story short, everyone is kind of not knowing what to do without Honda. If you have Honda, or if you had Honda push mowers, it's kind of hard to kind of go with the next option. You know, you got Toro. It all depends on your dealer, to be honest with you. So we got this Masport. They sell quite a few of them. We thought we'd give it a shot. And if you look up these mowers, there's not much info about them out there. I think these are from Australia, or I don't know. Regardless, there's not a lot of info on them out there. There's a lot of YouTube videos from 8-10 years ago. So it's something we got a good 3 hours on this machine this past week. So we're gonna kind of go over everything so far. So this is the Masport 800. You got the bag, you got discharge chute, all the basic stuff. So I'll go over just top to bottom here. So it's a bagger, just like every other push mower. Doing this one-handed, so bear with me. So this comes up, unhook, and there's two hooks up there where this bag hangs onto, and then the chute, obviously. So this goes down, and then if you want to discharge, they have this thing called a smart chute, which pops open. There's a little spring there, it's spring loaded. This pops open, and you just fold it back. I was really nervous with this because I was waiting for grass to get stuck shooting out of here, but we have not had any issues so far. It kind of shoots pretty far right out the side. So obviously anything super long, we're not gonna mess around with a push mower, but for the few lawns that don't grow too much that we don't have to bag, this smart chute just flips right open there and then closes. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with it. Close. So that's that. This goes up, put the bag back on here. This goes right in here. So the lever on the side here, which is pretty neat because you don't have to change each wheel for the height. It's just one. You pull this back and then goes up and down, changes the whole deck height, which is neat. So oil goes in there. Fuel goes right in here. Pretty big gas tank actually too. So not many issues there. Overall, air filters on the side. Cut quality's good. No issues at all, especially on our manicured lawns, you'd say. Easy start, honestly. Well, it is self-propelled, let me say that. Blades engaged, and then you have your choke, and then your speed down here. You do all that, and then pull cord on the side. So let it rip that way, and then this is the self-propelled. One thing that's different with the speed here is this little knob here. You tighten it or loosen, and then that determines how fast you want to go. To be honest with you, it's not fast. It's not, compared to the Hondas, it's not fast at all. Obviously, speed doesn't pay the bills. You know, cut quality and doing a good job is what's important, but this thing is not fast. That's the only issue we have with it. What's one thing that's cool is you can adjust the handlebar height here with these two levers on the side. Loosen these up right there, and then you can go up or down with that to go from there. So The only thing too, which I think is pretty cool, I mean, the fact that they're still pounding out machines and all that, is this is a Briggs & Stratton motor. And I was a little nervous about that because of commercial quality, but they do commercial mowers. I'm not used to having something that's not a Honda, or, you know, I've had a Kohler, or, you know, everything. I'm just not used to that. But I mean, with any of this stuff, you just keep up with the oil and take care of it. It'll last you forever, you know. So really, I mean, it's 21 inch. You know, it's basic size push mower. It does come with a mulching plug too. I know some of these, the Hondas came with it. I've never used it, but the mulching plug goes into the machine there, and it's you know, like having a flap down, or, you know, mulching over things, and it keeps it inside. You know what I'm saying? So that does that. It feels very light, and like I'm doing this one-handed right now, and like you can really kind of just throw this thing around. I was really nervous because of it's very light, but the way they, you know, I want to say how they make things nowadays, it should be good to go. But we're gonna kind of test it out. You know, we got to put it through the ringer. We push mow a good amount of lawns, so this is about, like I said, 3 hours. We've filled the truck numerous times just push mowing alone, so no issues at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, I guess flat out, there's 3 solid hours. I know it's not a lot. We're really gonna clock the hours in on this thing and see how it goes. Bagging with the side chute there. The side chute's pretty neat. I went over this before, because the Hondas, there is no discharge, so you'd have to mulch, and there's some of those lawns where you don't want to bag it, or you know you wouldn't have to, and you can get away with side discharge, which is nice. But the Hondas, you'd have to bag or mulch. I never really liked that, because we have a couple lawns where we can get away with not bagging if it's really not needed. So that is nice with that. I do like that a lot. But besides that, it's really just a basic push mower, but it's commercial. You know, it's, like I said, it's really light, so we really got to put it through a lot more. 3 solid hours, like I said. It's cut everything from grass that shouldn't be cut at a certain height, and it's been cut with our weekly manicured lawns. No issues at all. Like I said, the only thing is just the speed. This thing really is not fast, and I mean, if you got sharp blades and you can move, you know, you can still do a good quality cut, especially when it's hot or you're stuck in the rain. But this thing is pretty slow. I'd say that's the only, and you know, it's not even an issue. Like I said, speed doesn't, like I said, speed doesn't pay the bills, or speed doesn't, you know, obviously if you can, you know, go flying on the mowers and still get a good cut in, that's fine. But I'm not pushing guys to be fast. You know, it's not how you price jobs, do anything like that. You go at your own pace and you get it done, and you get it done right. So that's that so far, guys. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I forgot anything. Obviously one blade on the bottom, easy to take on and off, sharpened it numerous times. I can't really think of anything else. Like I said, 3 solid hours, which isn't a lot, but no issues. I mean, it's bagged leaves, it's bagged grass with the leaves starting to fall, but that's really it. You know, I just kind of wanted to post this because there's not much out there about these mowers, and I thought I'd kind of do a quick update on this one that we have. You know, it's been pretty cool about, you know, really getting involved in the whole YouTube thing. But that's that with that push mower, guys. I will post another video in the fall when we get it through leaves to see how it goes, things of that sort. But like I said, really disappointed with Honda, with whatever is going on there, because those push mowers are tanks. You know, anyone, you know, you can let me know in the comments. Like those HRR mowers have been around. Christ, that's where I started, man. I still have the 2 original, one self-propelled and one non-self-propelled commercial mowers. I really just don't want to get rid of them. But we've had one issue with our one non-self-propelled, and it's like, geez, you know, that one was down, so we had the other one, and parts are starting to get weird. because you know when they discontinue products, they only have parts for a certain amount of years or whatever it is. So gonna go with this. I believe this is their base commercial model. So far so good. 10 out of 10. No issues with cut quality, no issues with the machine itself, and that's all that really matters. You know, like I said, the speed is not good, it stinks, but at the end of the day, you know, you're not flying around on people's yards. I mean, yeah, some guys work fast. You see some crews out there fly through these lawns. It's not how I price things out. I don't price things out, you know, for quantity. Quality's the way to go. So that's it, guys. Like I said, we've had 3 solid hours last week. We're gonna put this thing through it when it comes to leaves with our small yards. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you have any advice, if anyone runs these mowers, please let me know in the comments below. Something to look out for, something to keep up with. Obviously, you do your oil every season. Some people may think that's too much. I've gotten junk for it in the past, but we do it every season. That's why none of my machines have ever blown up. So let me know, guys, if you have any tips or advice with these mowers. That's the best I have right now. So far, so good. All right, guys.